Okay, I wanted to show how I'm redecking this stock trailer. It's a Featherlite aluminum decking. There's nothing easy about it. So to pull it out, to pull the old decking out, it was a real pain in the rear. So they had it welded here, so you cut all these welds. You cut all the welds around the perimeter and all that jazz. And they also weld it on every cross member on this side of the plank. So what you have to do, because these planks, they lock together kind of like laminate flooring. I'll show you a little. Let me find two pieces. So right here, here's the pieces. If I can figure out how to get them oriented. They go like, gosh, still wrong. They lock together just like this. So in order to get them together, you have to have one of them up at an angle, like that. It's just like laminate flooring, that locks together, see? So, it is impossible to put that last piece in, like that. So what I do is, the first thing you do, what I did is I laid this whole floor out on slab concrete, and you measure between your sides where you want your edges, and then on the full piece laid out on the concrete, you mark it where you want it, how wide you want to cut it. You rip it. You rip that piece that you're cutting, and then you put your edge pieces in. I just lay them in here, and then I scribe around all your stuff. See, like right here, underneath here is old plank, but I can't get it out because it's welded underneath. I think what they did is when they built it, they put the floor on and then they put the walls on. So it's impossible to get that out. So I just cut around it and left the plank in there, and I'm gonna weld around that. So yeah, you scribe all that, and then I will start on this side, and I just lay each piece in and weld on each cross member, because you don't want it loose or it'll rattle and it'll wear the floor out. And you also risk possibly having something pop up, and then your livestock going through the floor. So then, once I get to this, which is, you get the third to last piece down, and then you have the last piece kind of in position but not welded right here. So then you take your second to last piece and you slide it in. You have to, like I greased it up, cut some tapers here, here, and on that end of this piece, and make sure there's no sharp edges, and then you grease your sides where everything's gonna, any contact point, you gotta grease it. And then you just come along it in. And it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it does work. And then I'm gonna have to get underneath there and make those last welds underneath. So that's how I do it. In case anyone wants to know, I just thought it would have been a nice bit of information to have before I started.